I want to share with you how you can use Adobe Bridge in digital scrapbooking. There are a lot of other tutorials on YouTube that you can watch to familiarize yourself with this program. I know I did. And so I want to highlight this one specifically for use in tagging for scrapbooking. And first thing I want to point out is to go to that preferences, and when that comes up, this here is the default. And if you don't like this dark gray color, move those sliders to something that you do like. And I also found I like this play video selected because it plays those videos in the preview right here in Adobe Bridge. And another area to look at is this metadata, and I'm not going to go into that a whole lot. Down here under the General tab again, if you unclick some of these, it takes off some of those annoying things here in the favorites area that you may not want to use. So that kind of cleans that up. I have here, this is my desktop, and I put these buttons right here on my desktop. And you can move this slider here and really get a good view of these buttons up large, and you can see how quickly it's doing this, and I'm just totally loving that. I'm going to pull it out so we can easily tag these. Now for tagging, I've created a category over here under keywords for scrapbooking, and I'm going to right click and create a new sub keyword that is called buttons. I'm going to simply highlight all of the buttons and just make sure this is checked right here, and now all of these have a keyword tag written, and there it goes, it was writing it directly into the files so they don't get lost. It's not gone into a database, it's gone into each one of these files for the word button. And if I want, I can even maybe make a new keyword category for colors, and let's get rid of this one that I was playing with earlier. I'm going to do a new, I'll play with that one later to get rid of it, and I'm going to do a new one that says blue, and then go through here and select, whoops, I'm holding down the control key and I'm selecting each one of these blue buttons, and I'm going to check that. And now those are tagged as blue. Oh good, there went that one that was out of order. Okay, now to find, let's go back to my desktop, and if I want to find everything that I've tagged as a button, I'm going to right click, choose find, and you're going to see it come up like this, and I can choose to search various areas, but right now I'm just going to leave it on my desktop and choose find, and it comes up with everything that's tagged as a button. And now that all of this is tagged, if I want, I can go over here under the filter menu and choose blue, and now I'm only going to get those blue buttons. I find it works very fast and very efficiently. Now let's go to my desktop. I want to show you something about this program. It does write right into the files. However, if I would take this and let's say create a new folder, and let's drop it in that new folder. Now I've moved it outside of the program, and if you do that in the organizer or ACDC, your database is just going to be totally messed up. And let's bring the bridge back up. Now let's go back to our desktop and search for those buttons again. And it's going to tell us no items to display because we've moved them outside of this program. However, it's still written right in that file. And I'm going to show you a few things here. I'm going to switch to compact mode. I love this little thing. It goes right down into compact mode. Go back out here to our desktop, and I'm going to go into the new folder. And, well, actually, let's not do that. Let's go and open up my computer. And up here, I'm using Vista. Of course, you search differently in XP. And I've never used a Mac, can't help you with Mac. And I'm going to simply type in the word buttons. And it's going to search and find every button on my computer. Now you're going to notice there are tags. There's a field here. Let me make this bigger, called tags, and these are some buttons on another part of my computer because I copied that file to my desktop. But you're going to find well, it's got a lot of buttons on my computer, but as soon as it stops finding them, well, here's one of them. You can see it found the tag for buttons on this JPEG, and it's showing up right here. And I can immediately find that on my computer. It's still searching. What I'm finding interesting is that it's not showing up that tag for the PNG files. It's only showing up this tag for the preview file. But then that allows me to look at what folder it's in. Well, it's not as magical as what I thought, but it does show me the tags in this manner. And if this tag field is not here, just right click on this bar. You can even choose more and go down, and these are all of the meta tag fields that are available, and find the one that says tags and choose it and click OK, and it will show up here in your tags. But so you can see that it found every file that was named button, as well as every tag that was named button. And so I'm going to go ahead and close that out, and then I'm going to go somewhere down here. I have open, and I can't see it because my bar, the Windows Photo Gallery. And let's minimize this. And in the photo gallery, here are some photos of my son, and this is only in Vista, that I tagged in Adobe Bridge. And when I open up my Windows Photo Gallery, I tagged it with his name, and so you can see here that tag was immediately imported into the photo gallery. And the organizer is also going to recognize those tags because it's written directly into the file. And so you can go into other programs then and use them to search for these tags that you have written into the Adobe Bridge. I want to show you also, Let's go back to that Adobe Bridge. And remember, we did that search and it couldn't find that tag. However, if I go into this new folder we created and open this folder up, you're going to see that it has, there it goes, retained this keyword button. And so I merely had to just open this file up, and now if I go back to my desktop and I search for find, it's going to find them again. So even though moving them outside of the database made it so it could not find these, simply going into that folder has brought it back into this Adobe Elements. And so I found that that was pretty cool, and I'm going to keep searching to see if there's another way around that to maybe import them in here other than going directly to the folder. But you can see that the tagging works, and if you want to tag in this program and then maybe do the searching in other programs that you have, I understand it also works in Picasa, as well as the organizer, as well as the Vista gallery. You can use that method. And I want to show you too that if you set this to open with, right now it's opening with PSE 6 as the default. If I'm using this to do my searching and I have my Photoshop Elements open, which I don't, I can simply just double click right here on these files and they're going to open up right into my Photoshop Elements. And now my video has gone way too long, so I guess I'm going to have to share it in the forum rather than on YouTube. I talk too much. Okay, so I hope that this has shown you how you can use this some more in digital scrapbooking, and I'd love to go into this more, but that's the basics.